Bam! Okay, guys, I want to talk to you about what's going to stop you from eating like a whole room of fat, right? Because often I get this question like, how much fat can I eat? Do I have to eat 200 grams of fat if I'm 5 feet tall? Anyway, that's not really the subject. It's like, how much fat can you go before the body goes, no more? Because there is a limit. There's not a limit in a calculated number, but there's a limit in how much your body will allow you to eat. You'll know when to stop. But what if you don't? What if you stop? What if you're way under 200 grams of fat and you're already like, mm. So here's the deal. A lot of you guys have a gallbladder issue. More women than men. Why is that? Well, a lot of you guys have gallbladder issues. Stones in your gallbladder. A lot of you have a biliary obstruction. So we need a gallbladder to help break down fats when we're eating a high fat diet. I'm just saying. If your gallbladder has formed stones, trust, you're going to feel it. So a lot of people email like me and they're like, oh my God, I have like 80 grams of fat and I just feel nauseous past 80. And I'm like, you might have a gallbladder issue. So you shouldn't feel nauseous and bloated and feel awful. You just should feel like, I've eaten enough fat, I've hit my 200 grams, and I feel satisfied, I feel satiated, and just go on with your day. But those who actually feel sick need to consider the potential of having gallbladder problems. So, like I said, the gallbladder, and I've mentioned in other videos, it holds bile salts that help scrub down and break down the fat that you're eating into small little particles so they can fit into the bloodstream. You guys, eating food is a job for the body. You need all of these action potentials to do the job, right? You need enough stomach acid, caloric acids, you need enzymes, you need bile salts to break down just the fat. And a lot of you guys are having issues. So you're either having the bile salts have gotten thick like molasses, or they've actually formed stones, which can create an obstruction. So that's the problem. And sometimes the gallbladder has so many stones, or the biliary obstruction has increased to such a horrible high level of inflammation that you actually have to run to the hospital and they have to take it out, because this whole little problem with the biliary obstruction is lethal if it's not dealt with. And that's why some people have this acute attack and they're like, we can't save the gallbladder, it's got to go, you're going to die. This infection is too powerful. But here's the deal. A lot of you guys just start forming stones, or it starts getting sludgy. And you know, you can get rid of the stones. You can do gallbladder flushes. Now, I'm not going to tell you how to do them. You've got to go and figure that out on your own. But there is a way to minimize and get rid of the stones that's creating the obstruction. This is something I want you guys to pay attention to. Often, this is the reason why your fat can only reach a certain limit, and then you're like, I can't go any further. There's only one version of keto. Alarms. Fire alarms, cops, I don't know. I'm still dealing with that here in this lovely city. But the point is that you all must consider your entire body, how it works. How you breathe, how you walk, how you talk, what you eat, the timing of your food, the type of food, and even issues with digesting foods. It's way beyond before, after. Oh my God, I'm just so keto adapted. Do you know how many freaking emails I get when people are telling me that they're adapted and I know that they're not? Because someone who has really walked the journey to adapt is going to say, whoa, that was a journey. I had to do a lot of things. I had to consider my metabolic health before that and the state of my organs, like my stomach or my gallbladder. These things are important, guys. If you're having a hard time to digest protein because you normally don't eat meat, and then you're trying to eat fatty meat, and then again, you start going through the bloated. So some of you guys have too low stomach acid. When you don't eat enough protein, the body's like, why am I going to make all of these digestive components like enzymes and peptides and caloric acids to break down protein if you're not going to eat it, because it's expensive for the body. You have to go into the body factory and make things. So that's why a lot of people have a hard time eating proteins. But then the whole fat thing is often an infected gallbladder. Now, women who tend to be, and men, estrogen dominant, the estrogen, high amounts of estrogen can also help form stones. Or sitting like freaking this at your desk, the C shape. This can help. This C-shaped position can exacerbate and elevate the obstruction, this biliary obstruction that is lethal. Sitting like this all day. So there's a lot of stuff that we have to consider beyond our metabolic health and our organs when it comes to doing anything in life. And keto just puts it on another level. You have to watch your health. The only reason why keto doesn't work for some people is because they do the wrong application of it. And that is the only reason why it doesn't work for some people. So if you have no gallbladder, you can still do keto. You just have to get things like ox bile, salts. These are salts from an ox, a bovine ox, moo, cow. So we're getting their salts to be able to take orally in supplement form to be able to help break down those fats. We need those salts because and also you need to split up your fats, and you have to chew very slowly. The body's smart. It finds a way to hold those salts without a gallbladder. Body's very smart. It knows how to adapt. But little things that can help you are ox bile, salts. Now some people gotta have a difficult time, might try caloric or HCl tablets. Be careful with those, with pepsin. If you're feeling bloated, go to a doctor, get an ultrasound, find out what's going on. I'm about to sneeze. Oh, wrong timing. Okay, guys, if you want to learn more on things that you might want to consider deeper than, oh my God, I'm so adapted, I'm in ketosis. No, you're not. It's a journey. And people who adapt, highly adapt, are only those who do the research, who learn more about the body instead of becoming food porn obsessed and nuts and cheese and caffeine and drinking and refeeding and all of these quote unquote versions of keto which do not exist. That is in your mind. No, it is very difficult to get the brain to actually start running on ketones. That doesn't happen overnight. Your body can make them, it doesn't necessarily use them until you put down the work. If you guys want to learn more, you can go to stephanieperson.com. I also have my Facebook fan page, which is Stephanie the Business Person with quotations. My Instagram is Stephanie KETOGENIC. We're trying to remember. I have also created a Facebook page. It's a course. It's a keto course. So Monday through Friday is the lessons. I also have incentives like webinars for the group, workouts, plans for the group, and simplified meal plans, generalized meal plans that one size fits all, which of course you guys have to take with a matter of a grain of salt because people have histamine and aversions to certain foods. But it's been great. I've done it now for 2 30-day challenges. Now I decided to take a break from 30-day challenge and just do the course page. People seem to love it. So you can go to stephanieperson.com to learn more about my keto course private page and how to sign up. Okay, guys, that's it. I am out. I got more videos to do. Peace.